And we're live. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Hi.
Yep. Let's see. We welcome to Anime Church, the church where you can cosplay. We won't judge you for it. That's right. We judge you based on important factors, like are you an asshole or not. Yes. I'm Richie Roberts, your Minister of Science and Technology.
I'm Moonlight Sparks, your Minister of Arceology. Praise Arceus.
And I am Fenrir Sarun, your patron saint of snackos and alcohol.
All right. We got quite a bit of stuff to talk about. New York Comic Con happened this weekend, so we got a bunch of anime news, and some general, I guess, news. I'm not covering anything from the Helliverse because all of that was announced before New York Comic Con. Everything that I've seen for that has just been panels. So, yeah. But there is a lot of stuff that dropped this week because it's New York Comic Con week. That's the thing you have to look forward to in like the middle of October is we're gonna get New York Comic Con. Alrighty. So, without further ado, let's get started. We got the Mighty Nine trailer finally dropped. That is coming out on November. Now, I didn't truly watch all of the Mighty Nine campaign, but I did watch probably I'd say 80% of it. There's some episodes like toward the end that I just was like, nah, I'll skip it. And I just kind of caught up on what happened at the very, very end, the epilogue and everything. But I was definitely here for the beginning of the campaign, so everything in this trailer is stuff I'm familiar with, and very much looking forward to. I like Mighty Nine is definitely a different feel from Vox Machina, but it's still good. Yeah, still good.
I mean, when you think about it, Vox Machina had been adventuring together for a while versus the Mighty Nine was just kind of thrown in together on episode 1.
Yeah, exactly. We're starting from the very beginning of a campaign. So that's part of it. Also, this takes place 20 years after Vox Machina.
E.
For those that don't know. For those who are animation only. But yeah, just the trailer alone is a different vibe than Vox Machina, but that's okay. Yeah, this is basically it. Also, Laura gets to just be um the innuendo latent person that she is with um Jester, because Jester is just chaos incarnate. Also, Jesus Christ, the cast that they have for this. They got Alan Cumming, Nathan Fillion, Jonathan Frakes, yeah, Angelica Houston, Tim McGraw somehow, Lucy Liu, Ming Na Wen. Yeah, there's a lot of people in here who I'm just like, wait, what? How did you get that person? What?
I'm waiting for them to get Trace Adkins in there.
Why?
Because his voice just it's like the perfect announcer voice, or like the perfect like newscaster voice. Not for singing, just for talking.
Just for reading you the phone book so you can fall asleep. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, very much looking forward to this. I don't have much else to say other than like the trailer came out, wanted to briefly talk on it. If you guys have anything you'd like to add, go for it.
I mean, I still need to catch up on Vox Machina, but man, am I looking forward to this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've only really seen clips of Vox Machina, so.
You've only seen clips?
We didn't we watch the first season together?
Yes, we did.
Or not Vox Machina, I meant of Mighty Nine.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah,
That makes
I'm
more sense.
talking about
No.
the actual, like, play. The
The D&D campaign. Yeah. So this ought to be very entertaining for you and give you more context into things.
Mm-hmm.
It's throwing me off so much to hear Taliesin with the Irish accent, because I forgot about that character. It is what it is. I don't want to spoil anything, but like, yeah, I'm just not used to hearing him as a.
Yeah, they can watch the video and support the teaser.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. All right. Just remember, guys, everything that we're talking about, there is a link for it in the description. You can click on those links, and it should take you to the source of the topics that we're talking about. I like to source our content. All right, on to the next thing. All right, so this one I pitched not because it's Marvel, but I put this one out here because I was like, oh, this is something we can all relate to, because it's literally about casting for the role of Wonder Man. That's the whole thing. Wonder Man is a role in
You
Marvel.
one.
Yeah,
Huh?
you skipped a story.
I did? Which one?
Yeah.
DC Comics.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They're out of okay, on my side it's out
Okay,
of order.
the thumbnails are out of order.
That's what it is. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
The thumbnails are out of order, and we're all looking like. Unfortunately, some of us were looking at thumbnails and stuff. Okay, but yeah, DC Comics is up next, and that's correct. Okay, sorry. Yeah, DC Comics president weighed in. President of DC Comics says it will never use AI. At this year's New York Comic Con, DC Comics president and publisher Jim Lee made a striking announcement that the company will not support AI-generated storytelling or artwork. Not now, not ever, as long as SVP or general manager and DePines and I are in charge, he added, as quoted by The Verge. People have an instinctive reaction to what feels authentic, he added. We recoil at what feels fake. That's why human creativity matters. AI doesn't dream. It doesn't feel. It doesn't make art. It aggregates it. So yeah, it's a refreshing sentiment coming from DC Comics, considering what Hollywood studio execs are talking about with with AI tech right now. Yeah, but also this makes sense considering what DC Comics is. You know, it's
Yeah.
comics. You don't want to put out AI slop of your comic book characters. No.
Definitely not.
And I absolutely agree. Like, I wouldn't want to read a manga made by AI. I just wouldn't. It doesn't have
You
the
see,
creative
well,
spark.
I would you say that if Nero made a manga?
No, no. I've watched enough Neuro and Evil to know that they can't do certain things. Remember that time that Lena asked Evil to take a deep breath and then she just started speaking in Hindi? It's proof, once again, that there's just some things that AI can't do. Now, that's not to say that I'm against all AI. I'm against generative AI. When you're talking about like the AI mechanics that have been within like games for forever that govern what like NPCs and enemy types do, that's a whole different thing. Like if it's used as a tool or a mechanic, I don't mind that. But if it's being used to steal someone's work or replace somebody's job, then I have a problem with it. But yeah, I think this is absolutely a W for DC Comics. This is a W move.
God damn it! Now all I can think of is Hank Hill going, "Damn AI's taking my job."
I'd do the voice if I could.
No, you're good.
Same.
Y'all got any comments on this, or do you think this kind of
More
speaks for
companies need
itself?
to do this.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, now we get into Wonder Man. Okay. Fenris, I think this is one of the Marvel movies you would like because it's not about superheroes. It's about casting actors for a superhero film. And so it's literally about the experience of actors. That's what this is. This is like auditioning and trying to get the role and all this. So, yeah. It's I figured that would be more up your alley considering I'm like, "Oh, hey, there's a Marvel movie you might actually like and support." Huh?
I like the behind the scenes stuff. I like this is how it's made.
Yeah.
That stuff just fascinates me just because I love learning about it.
Well, this whole movie is literally it's a movie about making a series or a movie, and you've got an obscure like really coveted director that came out of retirement to make this movie, and now you've got a bunch of people trying to audition for the role and all this other stuff and coming in. Just going off of the trailer, this looks like just good fun, as if the whole movie is a behind the scenes thing. So I'm here for it. This is supposed to be a series as well. This is a series on Disney Plus. I love Ben Kingsley. I'm glad to see him back. He's been one of the bright shining moments in the MCU. Did you ever see Iron Man 3?
No.
Okay. Do you mind if I spoil something for Iron Man 3 for you? It has
I'm
been
probably never
over a
gonna
decade.
watch it, so
Cool. Ben
Go ahead.
Kingsley played the Mandarin, but it turns out he wasn't the actual Mandarin. He was just an actor that was filling the role of a quote unquote terrorist for a corporation that was trying to replace the president with the vice president because they had an end. And it was a whole bunch of different stuff. But basically, he's an actor.
Wait. Hold up. They have talking oranges in Iron Man 3?
Hey. I mean, they do.
I'm being
orange.
serious. When you say Mandarin, that's the first thing I think of because that's all I know.
So, in the original Iron Man comics and cartoon, there was a character called the Mandarin. He used to have these rings of power that literally each ring had various powers.
It's not used to. He was in Shang-Chi. The Mandarin exists in the MCU.
I have not seen Shang-Chi.
Oh, you should. That's really good because it's not superhero-esque. It's just straight pure martial arts and it's badass. Yeah. Like there is like a supernatural or some superhuman quality to that in the Ten Rings, but for the most part, it's just straight up martial arts. It's like if they put Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon in the MCU. Yeah. which, god damn, the choreography in Crouching Tiger was so good. Anyway, but yeah, Ben Kingsley was in there. He plays a struggling actor who got picked up to play the role of a terrorist, and and then we see him again in Shang-Chi, and he's an actor. He's now clean and he's sober because he's been locked away because the actual Mandarin was pissed at him and like keeps him in a dungeon and forces him to do Macbeth like every other day. That's punishment. It's really silly, but like he's a funny guy.
There's one thing I have to correct you on about Wonder Man here. It's an 8-part series, not a movie.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's a series on Disney Plus.
You said it was a movie.
They are making a movie for the movie within it's a movie within the movie kind of thing is what I'm talking about. But like they're making a movie called Wonder Man in the actual series.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still lost.
Okay.
Wonder Pets. We're
in
on
this,
our way.
the television series Wonder Man is about like all these actors trying to get this role or get roles in this movie that they're making called Wonder Man. It's a series about making a movie, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
Okay, so it's like the Anaconda remake, where they're remaking Anaconda as a remake.
Oh, I don't know.
Are you trying to say Anaconda?
Yeah.
Yeah, Anaconda.
Anaconda. Yeah, he said it right this time. But like, yeah, I don't know. I didn't see the Anaconda remake.
I'm slight. Oh no, it's the movie that I talked about last week with Jack Black and Paul Rudd.
Yes, I know, but like I have no context and honestly didn't have much interest. So yeah, I don't remember what you talked about. Is it them trying to make a documentary or something in that movie?
No, it's them trying to remake Anaconda. And that's the movie, is them trying to remake it in the most hilarious way possible. And it turns out that they're being hunted by the actual giant anaconda.
Anaconda. You keep saying
anaconda. The fuck have I been saying? Whatever. Dude, I'm on so many fucking cold meds today.
Oh, I'm not
both
alone.
of you. Okay. Wow. All right.
Like,
anyway.
I just opened my fucking medicine cabinet. Like, okay, take a shot of you, take 3 of you, 2 shots of you. That. Okay, this is probably gonna make me OD, but I'm gonna take it anyway.
Right. I'm about to see if Robitussin will help me any.
Either it's gonna help me, or it's no longer gonna be my problem.
Right.
Gotcha. All right. Well, that is basically it for this. I just thought it looked really cool. Also, I want to laugh because the guy that's directing, this is the irony here. The guy that's directing, that is playing the quote unquote director in this series, is like the president of Jarhanpur from the Superman movie, the one that Hawk Girl just dropped like a rock from like 200 feet in the air. It's nice. Beautiful. Yeah. Which is possibly one of the best transitions ever. Is like she's like, I'm not like Superman, and just drops this mother, and you see him going down and screaming and down. You're like, oh, are they actually gonna show the splat? And they immediately cut to somebody dropping an antacid in some water. Great transition. It's just like there's the splat. That is the visual representation of the splat. But I just thought it was really funny. I was like, oh, I just watched him in a DC movie, and now he's in a Marvel TV series. All right, cool. All right, on to our next thing. I figured you two would probably like this. The Visual Effects Society names Godzilla and Ultraman's Eiji Tsuburaya to the Hall of Fame. So Mr. Eiji got added to the Visual Effects Hall of Fame on Wednesday. and it's a posthumous induction of the Japanese filmmaker. The VES will also posthumously add Glenn Campbell and Mabel Normand to its Hall of Fame. It will take place at the Sony Pictures Imageworks. Okay, that's okay. Tsuburaya is known as the father of tokusatsu in Japan, pioneering the distinct style and visual language of special effects in Japanese cinema. He worked on a number of films as assistant cinematographer and special effects director since he was 18 years old. He joined Toho in 1937 and there worked on propaganda films for the Imperial Japanese government and military. After the war, he was briefly removed from Toho for 2 years by the occupying Allied powers due to his work on propaganda films, during which he worked on Dai Films productions such as The Invisible Man Appears. He returned to Toho in 1950 and worked on the special effects for Ishiro Honda's iconic Godzilla film in 1954, and thereafter worked on many of Toho's kaiju films, including Rodan, Mothra, The Last War, and King Kong vs. Godzilla. He founded his own production company in 1963, which is best known for producing the Ultraman franchise, and is still producing new shows and films for the franchise to this day. He passed on January 25th of 1970. But yeah, what do you guys think? Since he is being honored with this award and placed into the Visual Effects Hall of Fame, how do y'all feel about this?
Long overdue.
Agreed.
Very much.
Yeah. All right, that's pretty much where I'm at on this one. Okay, so I was watching John Campea, as I do. I usually go to him for like movie news and stuff like this. But he started talking about Xbox and how over the last couple of months they've gone up 33% in their prices for the console. And that it has gotten to the point where stores are now pulling Xboxes from their shelves. I believe Best Buy is no longer going to sell the console because it's just there's no point.
For the same price they can buy an Xbox, you can buy an entry-level gaming PC that's on par with, or that will straight up beat it.
Yeah, and so that was the discussion that was being talked about, and how just it's ridiculous how these prices have increased. You got to understand, guys. In May of this year, the Xbox Series X was $49.99.
$499.99.
Oh, I'm sorry, $499.99. And shortly after that, we get a price hike to $599.99. And then we get another price hike. We are now sitting at $649.99 for the Xbox Series X. Now, this is with 1 terabyte of storage space rather than the Xbox Series S with 512 gigs of storage space. But even that went from $299.99 to $379.99 to now $399.99. So $400 as opposed to $300. So one went up by $100, and then the other went up by almost $250. No, $250 for the console. I've never been more grateful that I am a PC player.
So there are also 2 other Xbox Series consoles with different size hard drives. You have the 2 terabyte Series X at $799.99.
Jesus Christ.
And the 1 terabyte X, which is an all digital, it's just basically an S, but they're calling it the X. $599.99.
Yeah. And those price increases. So this is coming on the heels of the price increase for Game Pass, which I finally was able to discontinue my Game Pass subscription. I'm feeling very happy about that. I also did not know that I had not canceled my subscription to. I thought I had canceled my subscription to like the Disney Plus, HBO Max bundle, Turns out I had not. So I got a few more days I could use either of those services. But like, I think the only thing on HBO Max that I need to watch is I need to finish watching Lazarus. I need to do that. Other than that, I don't care. But yeah, this is getting expensive, and let's be honest, the economy is not what it is, and this is not tariffs. This is not tariff related. This is just price increases by Microsoft, just straight up.
Also, fun fact that Microsoft sells certified refurbished consoles through their website.
Mm-hmm.
A Series X certified refurbished, meaning that there was something wrong with it, and Microsoft fixed it. Those go for $549.99.
That's so stupid.
$100 off for a console that failed once and was quote unquote fixed.
Yeah. So there we go, guys. How do you guys feel about this? This is nonsense of the highest order, as far as I'm concerned. This is just ridiculous. But yeah,
Honestly,
stores are pulling Xbox consoles from their shelves and saying they're not going to continue selling them because this is ridiculous. Like, you've got stores saying that, you know you done messed up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And at a time where it really felt like finally Xbox was like starting to get a W because PlayStation had made so many missteps over the last several years, and Microsoft was starting to look good on the Xbox side of things, and then you go and pull this nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just done.
It's actually, so on the topic of Xbox and price increases, I know last week we talked about how Game Pass is going up to $30 a month.
Yes.
Or Game Pass Ultimate is.
Yeah, Game Pass Ultimate. Yeah.
This is one of the few times I will actually praise GameStop.
Okay.
They have cards in their stores, like physical cards.
Oh yeah, we did talk about this. That they're like, hey, we're not changing the price.
Oh,
it's staying the same.
Yeah, they're just selling through their stock, and each store, at least when I worked there, had several thousand of those cards.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not much that Microsoft can do about it because they're prepaid cards.
Yep, there you go.
Unless they go through and mass deactivate the codes, in which case they're going to have to refund people anyway.
Yeah.
Because the cards are sold through third party
Yep.
as Microsoft.
There you go.
So yeah.
There's
an easier way for me to explain it. I just can't think of what it is
let's
right now.
Let's move out of gaming and on to anime. Boy, oh boy, did Jeff Thu hit us with a good one this week. Talking about the absolute state of Crunchyroll subtitles this season and how they've been kind of abysmal. And we went in.
Wait, just this season?
Here's the thing. It's
been going downhill for a little bit now.
Yeah, but this is the biggest issue. And going over to, since he did source this, he did reference that I'm going to go over to the Substack here. There's a Substack for anime, and I did not realize that. Since the most recent round of Crunchyroll layoffs, subscribers have noticed frequent issues such as new episodes airing late, audio tracks getting swapped, typesetting mishaps, and more. Yeah. And Jeff was talking about how, I think it was My Hero Academia, I believe it was. But I think it was My Hero Aka. Yeah, it was. It was My Hero Aka. Showed up 9 hours late and had the subtitles for everything except English. Meanwhile, Netflix had it up an hour after it aired in Japan. Mm-hmm. Now, that's already pretty annoying, but the subtitles have been getting worse and worse. And it's to the point where people who normally like sing Crunchyroll's praises, mostly because they're sponsored, will are firing at them, are firing shots at them, and rightfully so. And we go into detail. Honestly, if you want the nuts and bolts of it, go to Mother's Basement and check this out. The absolute state of Crunchyroll, or as he called it, the in-shitification of Crunchyroll. I can't go through everything the way that he did because I don't have it scripted out in front of me like he does. But essentially, things have been going downhill for a while. And a big part of that reason is that when Crunchyroll and Funimation merged together, the whole Japanese seniority thing took over. So because Crunchyroll has been, or since Funimation has been doing this stuff longer than Crunchyroll, the Funimation people got put in charge of the Crunchyroll website. That's why the store turned to shit. That's why the layout hasn't been as good. Like, it was the people. It was the people at Crunchyroll who gave a fuck about what they were doing and what they were working on. Let's be honest. The Funimation website, back when Funimation Now was still around, the UI was ass, and the store wasn't great. And also, Right Stuff got grabbed up by Crunchyroll to add to their Crunchyroll store, and now all the stuff that they had going is fucked too.
Right Stuff was a fantastic place to buy
It used
manga,
to be,
anime merch, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking 3/4 of all my bookshelves of manga I bought off Right Stuff.
Yeah, the Crunchyroll site has just been like increasingly deteriorating, and we'll get to this story later. We'll get to covering and talking about this story later, but it kind of pisses me off how badly things have been going. And then now you take one of the few shows that I go outside of Crunchyroll to watch and you put it on Crunchyroll, and all I'm thinking is, oh, they're putting Oshinoko Season 3 on Crunchyroll. Now they're going to ruin it.
Yep, I'm not watching it on Crunchyroll. I'm going to keep watching it on High Dive.
It's not going to be on High Dive, is it?
It damn well better be. And if it's not, well,
so.
I'm not watching the show.
Yeah, I've already read the manga. I'm not gonna worry about it. You know, I already know how it ends. I don't care.
I've watched the live action off Prime, and the live action is really good.
I haven't seen the live action. I didn't even know it was.
It goes further than it basically combines season 1 and season 2.
Okay. So things have been rather fraught with the community. On not just their subtitles, but like the Crunchyroll site as a whole, and how poorly they've been handling things. And he goes into the fact that they disabled comments and got rid of the forums and all that stuff. So now you can't even get people together to talk about the anime that they like and how what they enjoyed or didn't enjoy. And so everybody's moving over to my anime list, but God only knows how long that's going to last, considering Mal just got new owners. So,
Yep.
You know?
Okay, and yeah, Oshinoko Season 3 is exclusively on Crunchyroll starting in January.
That's bullshit. It should not be. We'll get to that in a moment. But yeah, so High Dive actually had a clapback. It was really funny. So High Dive got asked on Twitter, you're not using AI in your subtitles or your closed captions for dubs, are you? Because I just dropped my subscription to, and they blanked it out, but I can only assume it's Crunchyroll, for that AI slop, and I won't hesitate to do it to you too. AI doesn't get nuance or puns or jokes, and that's half the reason I like anime. High Dive responds back, we don't use AI for subtitles. Every line is carefully timed and translated by real people who cry during finales and debate best girls, just like you do.
Nice.
That's a shot at Crunchyroll, who's using AI for their subtitling. Not all of it, but some of it.
Not just that, but it's also, them saying, hey, we're anime fans too, unlike these people.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty bad. Things are not looking great. Now here's the last follow up on this. Crunchyroll cites internal system problems regarding subtitles for fall 2025 anime. Some of Crunchyroll's subtitles for the new anime from the fall 2025 season have changed in terms of typesetting, font, and size. Continuing anime do not appear to be affected. ANN reached out to Crunchyroll regarding its subtitles, and a spokesperson responded with the following statement. Over the past few days, some users experienced delays in accessing the content they wanted and subtitle issues across certain series. These were caused by internal system problems, not by any change in how we create subtitles. Use of new vendors or AI. The internal issues have now been fully resolved. Quality subtitles are a core part of what makes watching anime on Crunchyroll so special. They connect global fans to the heart of every story, and we take that responsibility seriously. Thank you for your patience. We're committed to continuing to deliver the authenticity, quality, and care that fans deserve. So, do you think that's actually what happened, or is this PR speak that they're trying to like quickly cover?
It's all just lip service.
Yeah, it's all lip service, guys. I feel like we're gonna have to revert to the 2000s. Bring back Date Bayo. Bring back Kaizoku fan subs. At this point, those subtitles would be better. Bring back the fan subbing community at this point, because if streaming services can't get their shit together, then why the fuck should you spend your money? Like,
especially one as large as Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they're taking, and I'm sorry to say this, but yeah, if they're taking series from other streaming sites that they shouldn't have, like the rights for Oshinoko should never have gone to Crunchyroll. The streaming rights should never have gone to Crunchyroll at all. It should have stayed with High Dive. High Dive was doing it right. And now I'm worried how Oshinoko is going to be handled. I also am worried about how the dub for that is going to be handled.
Yeah, because Crunchyroll and High Dive don't use the same voice actors most
they
of the time.
don't. So are we recasting the dub? What does this mean? We'll get to that.
Is there even going to be a dub?
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Half of the fucking anime in Crunchyroll's library is all sub.
Yeah. We got we now have an update and a trailer for the upcoming Trigun Stargaze. God damn it, looks beautiful. This is now I can't tell from the trailer if this is now picking up with Trigun itself, like the actual series Trigun, or if this is supposed to be a rehashing of the end of Trigun. But this is definitely after the previous series, Trigun Stampede, which, if you hey, sorry to spoil it, but it's been out for a long time now. That series was a prequel to the Trigun anime that came out way back when. So there definitely is. Vash is looking more like the Vash that we saw back in the day with the original anime. And yeah, there he is with his hair up and all that stuff. He looks the part now.
His hair is not as giant as it was, but you know.
No, but it's more in line with like this style, and I think that works. Also, I really liked what they did with Trigun Stampede, so I'm super here for this. I'm ready to give it a shot. Unfortunately, it too is also on Crunchyroll, and I'm worried about the subtitling issues. So, dude, everything on Crunchyroll now gives me anxiety because I can't trust Crunchyroll.
I'm only gonna watch dub now.
And
on Crunchyroll,
if they even have it, if they even have it.
Fair.
And the thing is, most streaming sites that pirate use Crunchyroll. So everybody's getting effed. That's why I'm like, bring back fan subs, because like at this point.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Which I've seen some of what fan subs do too.
Yeah.
They're a lot more fun with it. They'll have subtitles that, like, if a camera is moving around a character, the subtitles will stay in front of the character.
Yeah.
And it's fucking funny.
Or if there's a certain aspect that everybody wants to see, they'll move the subtitles around said aspects.
Oh, yeah.
Also, another thing, they will use special typeface and font for attack names and attack moves. Thank you, Kaizoku fan subs, for when you did One Piece every time. Like, and each one had their own specific typeface and stuff. So we had.
I wonder what they would do for I Am Atomic.
I don't know. All right, moving on. We got Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skills. Season 2 anime gets same-day English dub. I'm not going to watch it dubbed because I started with subs, so I'm going to continue with Japanese. But I'm liking that this is kind of becoming a thing where we're getting same-day dubs. I like this. I think this is a good thing.
It is great, yes.
Yeah.
It's amazing how far that the dubs have come in recent years, going from months between sub release to dub release to weeks to now it's just same day. The one thing I will say, at least listen to Sui's lines from the dub, Richie, because it is just so precious.
The other thing that I think is really interesting is that Jerry Jewell is directing this dub. So Kyo from Fruits Basket is directing this. I love that. That's great. Alrighty. On to our next thing. Now, this is interesting. Detective Conan, The Bride of Halloween, and 2 more Detective Conan films stream on YouTube over the next 3 Saturdays. TMS Entertainment announced on its Blue Sky account on Wednesday that its Detective Conan Cinema Saturdays campaign will stream 3 more films, each one on a Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on its Anime on TMS YouTube channel. In addition, the company will stream the 2.5-hour special episode Night of the Full Moon Duel Mystery on Wednesday at 10 p.m. EDT. The same episode is currently streaming in Japanese with English subtitles and with an English dub on Crunchyroll and Netflix. I will say this: if a series is on Crunchyroll and it's also on Netflix, at least the Netflix subtitles are like up to snuff. They're not better. I'll just say that they're at least there. That's they work. Sorry. Did you guys have anything you wanted to add to the Detective Conan stuff?
I've never watched it.
Okay.
Really?
Man. Huh. Case closed. It's the series Case Closed.
Never watched
Detective Conan. All right. It's detective stuff. It's pretty good. If you like mystery stuff, you'll like it.
This is really good mystery stuff.
Yeah.
And here's the good news. You don't even need to start from the beginning. Just pick a spot.
You really don't. You can pick
Nothing
any spot.
fucking changes.
Yeah.
Ever.
Like, this kid should have grown up naturally at this point because Detective Conan Case Closed has been going on for so long. High school prodigy detective gets turned into a kid again, and he has to try and live and solve mysteries and help a burnout detective, which is the father of the girl that he likes. Yeah. And
So
he
Dragon
ends up
Ball
staying with
GT
him.
if Goku was smart.
No, because Detective Conan is actually entertaining and GT wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Daima if Goku was smart.
No.
Fighting doesn't happen.
I don't like using the Dragon Ball analogy at all. I get that you're using it for like the turned back into a kid thing, but like nah. It's child detective. That's kind of basically it. If anything, I would say it's kind of like Kid Inspector Gadget. It's kind of more along those lines. Yeah. All right, let's talk about the thing we've been talking about for a bit now. Crunchyroll acquires Oshinoko Season 3. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, the movie, Tears of the Azure Sea, and more. Crunchyroll announced during its New York Comic-Con panel on Thursday that it will stream the 3rd season of Oshinoko anime, for which previous seasons streamed on High Dive. Yeah, Crunchyroll, stay in your lane. There's a trailer for it. There's a trailer for it. Jesus Christ. Okay. The company also announced that it has acquired the worldwide theatrical rights to that time it got reincarnated as a slime, the movie Tears of the Azure Sea film. Sony Pictures Entertainment and Crunchyroll will screen the film in theaters with dates to be announced. In addition, Crunchyroll will also stream the following anime: Demons of the Shadow Realm, A Gentle Noble's Vacation Recommendation, Isekai Office Worker, The Other World's Book Depends on the Bean Counter, Kunon the Sorcerer Can See, The Daily Life of a Single 29-Year-Old Adventurer, um, A Returner's Magic Should Be Special Season 2, and The Beginning After the End Season 2, which is literally the next story, so we'll cover that in a minute. A Crunchyroll spokesperson recently released a statement regarding different subtitles on its service, citing so yeah, I don't like Crunchyroll acquiring season 3 of Oshinoko. I'm not a fan of that.
Mm-hmm.
Any thoughts? Anybody want to debate anything? Anybody want to add on to this?
Now, biggest question I have
Mhm.
about this.
Mm-hmm.
Will seasons 1 and 2 also be brought over? And if they are, how is Crunchyroll going to fuck them up?
Uh, from how all things appear right now, no. Season 1 and season 2 of Oshinoko are staying on High Dive. Okay, so it's like how the first 3 seasons of Haikyuu, there's no dub for it on Crunchyroll because High Dive did the dub for Haikyuu. And it's no longer up on High Dive, but Crunchyroll doesn't have the rights to bring that over. But what okay, so here's the other thing that's interesting. Even though season 4 is on Crunchyroll, the dub is up and it's the same voice cast. So they didn't change it. So I'm hoping that the dub for Oshinoko will still be the same voice cast.
I meant subtitle wise.
I know. Here's the thing. I don't know if the subtitles are going to be fucked up by that point in time. Maybe at that point Crunchyroll will have its head out of its butt, doubtful, and not be using
Dude,
AI.
it's like in 3 months
I
and
know.
it's already in production, so
I'm
highly
aware.
doubt they're going to get their heads out of their asses by then.
No, I'm just talking about head out of their asses for the AI subtitles. I'm not talking about Oshinoko themselves. Like
I wasn't either. I was talking about fucking Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll has what was the talk about production? Because Crunchyroll has nothing to do with the production of Oshinoko.
I'm just saying that since it's already in production, whatever Crunchyroll's going to do to it is probably already happening.
They don't get the scripts or anything until right before it's released, so they wouldn't be subtitling it right now anyway.
Well, I guess I'm just a fucking idiot who doesn't know how it works then.
It's not what I'm saying. Okay. They don't get the scripts that early. They get them probably maybe like a week or something early. But like, yeah, unfortunately they don't get them quite that early. If they did get them that early, their subtitles should be way better than they are right now. If they get them months early, if they had scripts months ahead of time, they should be able to release everything on time and with much better subtitling. There would be no excuse for that. I mean, not like there is right now either, but still, yeah. I'm not looking forward to this. This has ruined the excitement that I had for season 3 of Oshinoko. I was looking forward to it, and then Crunchyroll grabbed it, and now I'm not looking forward to it. Thanks, Crunchyroll. You ruined my freaking winter. That's all I have to say about that. Anybody got anything else they want to add on here?
Not really, though I will say I'm looking at the T-Bait Season 2 trailer, which...
Yeah. We'll get to that in a moment. That's the next story.
Yeah.
Anything else on the Oshinoko side of things?
Nope.
And for the record, Fenris, you're not stupid. You're just heavily medicated. Anyway. All right, now we'll talk about the beginning after the end, season 2. Okay. Did you guys see what I actually titled this in Discord?
Oh, look, they added animation.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Not much.
It's like, wow, they added anime. That's still more than what they had before. I'm not saying it's like amazing or anything.
Oh, hey, yeah, his hair moves now.
Yeah, well, yeah.
For 2 frames, back and forth.
Oh, wait, never mind. It stopped moving in other things.
There's walking going on here.
I'm actually
like
going through the
character
comments.
movement. There's right.
One of them literally says there is more movement in this trailer than the entire first season.
Yeah, no, not
PowerPoint
a joke.
Season 2, let's go.
I mean, I will say this: at least some of the magic looks a lot better. The magical effects. I'm not looking forward to this. I know what is going to happen. I'm going to put myself through hell, and I'm going to watch this simply because I want it to be good. And as soon as I am disappointed, if I am very disappointed in the first episode, I drop the series. That's just how it is. This is how it's going to be. The beginning after the frames. That's great.
Yep.
Please.
I was just reading.
Don't worry, guys. Hopefully in 10 years, we'll get T-Bait Brotherhood.
I love this. I'm dropping it already. That's beautiful. That's translate.
Hey, Microsoft Paint is back.
This is cruel for
The
Studio
slideshows-
A-Scat to treat T-Bait like this and make Classless Hero.
The Adobe After Effect. The end before the beginning. How in the
Have
world
either
is
of
this
you watched the
animated?
Classless Hero yet?
No,
No.
and I don't want to. I'm burnt out
If you
on so
do,
much stuff.
you will rage about how good the animation in that is.
Will it look better than season 1? That's for sure. Somebody said I really liked the first season. No, you didn't. Not gonna lie, the best part of this series is as an anime only is seeing the fans of this series crying and bitching about the animation of it. Dude, shut the fuck up. Okay, I feel like the drawing is improving. Yeah, that maybe they actually put their animators on it. I feel like they just had one dude in Photoshop working on the previous season. Yes, this only means good news because the studio contract with the author for 2 seasons only is finished.
God.
And it would be even greater good news if they upgrade their animation this season to redeem themselves. Yeah, I know, wishful thinking, but at least with this, the author is now free to select another animation studio if there's enough high demand. Which, no, I would do that. I would demand that another studio get this as soon as this is done. Like, somebody else pick up this series and show the public how this is supposed to look, how this is supposed to be. Like, give us a good version of this. Yeah, the comments, I love the
My
comments.
favorite comment out of all of them I've read, episode 13.ppt.
All right. The official website for the television anime of Turtle Me is the Beginning After the End web novel and its webcomic adaptation unveiled a teaser trailer and new visual for the anime's second season on Friday. The teaser reveals the second season's April 2026 premiere date on the Plus Ultra programming block on Fuji TV, Kansai TV, and ATX. Crunchyroll also unveiled a English subtitled version of the video earlier on Thursday during its New York Comic Con panel. Oh, yeah, the subtitles were correct for that because it had to show it at a panel. Can you imagine if they showed it at a panel and the subtitles were just as effed as they are on the site? Oh my God. That'd be fucking brilliant. Crunchyroll will stream the second season as it airs in Japan, blah, 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 blah. And then it's just backstory. So, yeah, we're getting more of the screenshot after the end. Yay. I
would love for Crunchyroll to show their subbing process.
I would love to see that too. Because also, just understand the irony of us bitching about the subtitles on Crunchyroll, considering they started off as a fan subbing group.
As a pirate site, yeah.
Yeah, they were a pirate fan subbing group. Look at what you've become. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. God damn. Remember when we used to hate on Funimation and like say that Crunchyroll was good? Boy, do I miss those times. And again, I think the problem is that they let all the Crunchyroll people go because of the whole seniority thing in work culture with Japan. So as soon as Sony bought them up, they had the Funimation people take over. And that's not conjecture. That's literally coming from people who know about the inside process as to what happened over there.
Also, keep in mind, we probably wouldn't be as critical of Crunchyroll if they would have kept the Funimation name.
Maybe, yeah. Honestly, probably wouldn't have been. I have no direct ties to working with Crunchyroll. I know some people that work with Crunchyroll or did previously. And again, I'm not shitting on any of the voice actors that work for Crunchyroll or were Funimation that now are part of Crunchyroll. I'm not shitting on them. They have nothing to do with this. This isn't their fault. I'm not giving them shit. I'm sure they're lovely people. And you know what? At least this way, I know that if I watch the dub, that's at least translated correctly. Fuck. It's getting to the point where sub-only people are going to get laughed at. If you watch it subtitled on Crunchyroll, people are going to start laughing at you. Who's like, what, you can't afford to like get a real site? Why don't you just learn Japanese and watch it raw since you're such an elitist? I think the whole sub versus dub war is stupid to begin with, but that's just me.
Yeah.
All right. On to our next topic.
Now thank you, Richie. Now I'm thinking of dubs as a condom.
It's to protect you from the subtitle TDs. The sub TDs. All right. Yen Press releases light novels on Tapas. That's right. The group that gives you such light novels as The Eminence in Shadow, Overlord, ReZero, Slime, The Summer Hikaru Died, and more. They're going to drop their light novels on the Tapas website. Yen Press announced on Friday that it is partnering with Tapas to release its light novels on the platform starting this month. Tapas users will be able to access the past 5 episodes of each series for free and will have the option to pay to unlock or wait for free access to future episodes. Episodes will launch daily for each series. The company is releasing the following series: Eminence in Shadow, Overlord, ReZero, The Summer Hikaru Died, and That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Following the first batch, Yen Press will add more series to Tapas monthly. Now, of course, Tapas is where I read a couple of series. Solo Leveling's on there. T-Bait is on there, both in the light novel and in, or rather, web novel and web comic form. So, yeah. But the manga, from my understanding, is staying on K-Manga for Slime. Yep.
Speaking of manga, I can't wait till Arifureta's manga catches up to the light novels. I want to see his parents' reaction.
All right. I didn't know what to make of this. And then I clicked on the trailer and I was like, okay, guys, we got to talk about this. We have to talk about Rooster Fighter. This looks ridiculously fun, stupid. Like, it's a rooster that fights demons and kaiju. Sold. Just sold.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. This motherfucker has an attack called Cockadoodle Doo. This girl tries to feed fried chicken to him. He's like, "Are you crazy?" Like, dude, I love this. It's just, this is the wacky time wasting nonsense that we've been missing. That's what this feels like, and I'm super here for it. This is just
This might be the first superhero I actually enjoy.
fucking chicken. It looks so damn good. I'm here for it. I want more of this. This is like, it's both the seriousness and the silliness of One Punch Man. That's what this feels like.
God damn it! The author missed the golden opportunity to call it Cockfight.
No, Rooster Fighter. It's much better this way. You already know there's a bad connotation to cockfighting, and it can be misinterpreted. So, all right, Fenris, you get the next story.
Yeah, that does not have any right to look as good as it does.
I know.
Look, how is it fair that a rooster gets that, but T-Bait gets shit?
Yeah, the fucking chicken gets animation better. I'm pissed.
I hope the opening theme is done by Takeo Ishii. That's the guy from Chicken Attack.
No. I want Creepy Nuts. I want Creepy Nuts to do a chicken fighter song. I need this.
I think they'd do it too.
I can't. I don't. They are wacky enough. They would probably do it. I need Creepy Nuts to do the OP. All right, take it away with the next topic. Fenris.
The official Gundam website celebrated its reopening on Thursday by announcing the franchise's first global Gundam poll the next day. The poll is open to Gundam fans worldwide and is offered in 10 different languages. Fans can vote on their favorite Gundam-type mobile suits and other mobile suits bearing the Gundam name, with exceptions, once a day until December 25th at 11:59 p.m. Japan time, 9:59 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The poll is in Japanese, English, traditional Chinese Hong Kong, traditional Chinese Taiwan, Thai, French, Italian, Spanish, and Korean, and it will offer simplified Chinese later. The poll includes 233 Gundam units across 34 different Gundam TV series, OVAs, and films. The polls list the variants and upgrades of some Gundams as individual entries, such as the Strike Gundam with Ale Strike Gundam, Sword Strike Gundam, Launcher Strike Gundam, and Perfect Strike Gundam variants, and Unicorn Gundam, Unicorn Mode, and Destroyed Mode, plus Full Armor Unicorn Gundam's Unicorn Mode and Destroy Mode. So far, the poll has already tallied 257,648 votes, and it will announce its results next spring. The Gundam official website launched on October 8th. The website hosts links to each Gundam series' homepage, as well as Gundam-related news, streaming services, merchandise, original content, and more.
So go vote, damn it.
I have been.
Finally. Oh, look at that. Finally, something Fenris is happy to vote for. Because it's not American politics. Yay. Because your vote matters in this one.
It really does. And it's not rigged.
It's rigged. The whole thing's rigged.
I mean, why do you think you won 2 terms?
Rig Zero should be number 1. It's rigged.
Screw Wing Zero, RX-79G.
How dare you? Death Scythe.
Death Scythe or Death Scythe Hell or Death Scythe Hell Custom?
Yes.
Or
Death Scythe Hell Endless Waltz variant.
Yes. Yes to all. All right. Moon, you get the last 2.
Cool.
Yeah.
First ever
for
solo
ironic
leveling
reasons.
exhibition. First level solo leveling exhibition opens in Seoul in November. The first ever exhibition dedicated to the hit webtoon Solo Leveling will open in Seoul's Do Hongdae, assuming that's how it's pronounced, venue on November 22nd and will run until March 1st, 2026. With more than 14.3 billion views worldwide, Solo Leveling is one of Korea's most successful webtoons. It follows the story of Jinu, and yeah, we know all that. So that's cool.
Yeah, they're getting their own exhibit.
Yee.
X gonna give it to you.
Sweet. Okay.
And then
The next one. Solo Leveling Ragnarok English
Boo.
print edition announced at New York Comic Con. Whatever press
Easy.
confirmed at confirmed at New York Comic Con on Saturday the official English language print release of Solo Leveling Ragnarok, the long-awaited sequel to the New York Times best-selling series. Set years after the original Ragnarok, follows Suho Sung, the son of protagonist Jinu Sung, as he discovers his powers and confronts the legacy left by his legendary father. Created by Dowell with art and adaptation by Jin and bricks of Redice Studio. The series delivers the same high-stakes battles, emotional depth, and cinematic visuals that made its predecessor a global hit. Already serialized digitally on Tapas, Solo Leveling Ragnarok has surpassed 1 million views as of September 2025. The print edition will arrive in major bookstores, online retailers, and comic shops across the U.S. in June 2026, just months after the final volume of the original series releases in March.
Okay, that should tell you everything you need to know right that Solo Leveling Ragnarok has just now finally surpassed 1 million views. And everything that has been talked about in this series from people that read it that were fans of the original Solo Leveling were like just pure disappointment. Yeah. They're like, this is a terrible follow-up. Also, keep in mind, it's the artist might be the same, but at this point in time, the original creator of Solo Leveling, I believe, has passed. So it's a different dude doing the story. Yeah, they're saying it's just not the same. It is super not the same. And yeah. Wait, there's a live oh god damn, that's right. There's a live action Solo Leveling plan for Netflix. God damn it.
Yep.
God damn it. This is so sad. This is so sad. We can't have anything nice. This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to rain on anybody's parade, but yeah, the overwhelming community consensus is that Solo Leveling Ragnarok is not the sequel that Solo Leveling deserves. That's kind of where everything's at. That being said, that's our show. We got it done pretty quickly. There will not be a Subnautica stream today because all of the Overlord stuff takes precedent, and we're still working on that. So we're getting stuff together and making sure we're all good for.
Because I wouldn't be able to do the John voice if I tried.
Yeah. Hey man, I don't know. You medicated enough, you could do it. Amen.
My throat is killing me if I try to do certain voices. Like when I looked at one of the whatever it's called, the auditions that was up, I tried doing some voices that I thought would match the character. I said 2 words and then coughed and was like, nope, that's not happening.
That being said, though, guys, that's it for Anime Church. Thank you guys for coming by. Once again, we are Anime Church, the church where you can cosplay and we won't judge you for it. That's right. We judge you based on real things, like how much of an asshole you are. I am Richie Roberts, your Minister of Science and Technology.
I'm Moonlight Sparks, your Minister of Arceology. Praise Arceus.
And I'm Fender Siren, your patron saint of snackos and alcohol.
And that's it for us. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.